Okay, so today we're going to look at this Buck Advance. It's a Chinese-made buck. I picked this up on sale at Walmart for like 13 bucks. Normally they're asking about 40 for it, which is quite a bit for a Chinese-made buck. Here's a look. So it has the shredded carbon fiber, which I do like the looks of, and the blue accent around the buck anvil is nice. The pocket clip is pretty deep ride, but as you can see, they're using button heads underneath the clip. So now I haven't had too much problem with that. They seem to clear my jeans just fine. It's riding on bearings. It's got a deep hollow grind. One downside is that it's a 7CR blade steel. Now, the edge is very thin, so even when it isn't super sharp, it still cuts. I bought this so that I could have a knife to beat on kind of at work, opening boxes and stuff, instead of a more expensive knife. And it didn't come sharp out of the box. I had to tune it up, but even that said, it still was able to get the job done. It's a liner lock with about a 50% engagement. Thumb stud opening. And the geometry for the thumb stud is pretty good. It pops right open. Action's nice. No issues with that. Drop shut. A little bit of jimping at the top, but it's not anything that would tear you up. You can still put pressure on it without it hurting your thumb. Like I said, the deep hollow grind does make it cut very good, especially when you're just opening boxes. If you're breaking down boxes, really going through the heavy cardboard, it works fine, but know that you're going to want to touch it up after use. I've been using a ceramic rod, and it sharpens very easily, as you can imagine. I don't think it's super hard steel at all, but so far, for what I want, I like the blade style and the geometry, and it works great. Aluminum scales with that shred carbon fiber makes for a nice looking knife. Steel liners, not milled. You have a couple of standoffs at the back, but it's nice and wide open as well. So when it gets full of dust and grime and using it at work, it makes it easy to clean out. For the sale price of $11 or $13, it's definitely worthwhile if you're looking for something just to throw in a kit or have at work that you don't really care if it gets lost or beat up. It works out good. I don't know if I would spend $40 on it, though, because I think there's a lot of better options out there once you're spending that. If Buck had just upgraded this even to the 420HC that they usually do with a good heat treatment, this would be a lot better knife. I don't understand why they wouldn't do that, especially at that price. The $40 mark should at least warrant their 420HC. So it's fairly thick in the pocket, but it's not super heavy. Even with the full steel liners, it carries easy, opens easy. As you can see, centering is spot on. There's no problems with any of that kind of stuff. All of that workmanship, the fit and finish, seems to be pretty good. You can see the stop pin. No problem keeping the stop pin clean. So it's just a quick look at a Buck Advance, and just my thoughts from having used it at work for 2 or 3 weeks now. I think it makes a good work knife. Especially if you can get it on sale, I think it's definitely worthwhile. It's like I said, it will need to be touched up after use, but the 7CR sharpens very quickly and very easily on just a ceramic rod or whatever else you have. So you can keep it touched up pretty easy. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.